you today? So I wanted to hop on here. One of the number one questions that I am getting currently is mascaras. I can tell you what I like, what I use. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not telling you, I can give you everything from a low end to a high end. That's all great. But I do believe that one of the biggest problems that women have is they don't know how to apply their mascara. So I kind of wanted to show you something that I would love for you all to work on. Really quick, easy thing. And some of you are going to be like, I didn't know that was a thing. Or some of you are going to say, I've always done it like that and I still can't find one that like, then we can go from there. That's fine. But I can tell you that probably about 70% of the women that I'm speaking to are doing it wrong. And that's a pretty high number. So what I mean by this, and I'm going to use just a little brush today. I'm actually just using, on my top, I use another mascara, on my bottom, and I use a little brush. And we can get into that later. But I'm just teaching you how to apply mascara. So if you were doing your upper lashes, you shouldn't need any more than 2 coats. You kind of want to hit here first. Just kind of blink it a little bit, maybe dry, and then up. Now I already had a coat on, so, and of course I waited too long to start the video, so, but you can see what I mean. Then you can kind of hit your lower lashes with 1 coat. Now here's the trick. My dominant hand is my right hand. This is the hand that I apply everything with, or, you know, write with and everything like that. So you never want to pump your mascara. It's going to clog it. It's going to get it dirtier. You don't want to do that. Mascaras only last for, you know, I try and tell people 2.5 months is like the limit on a mascara, and you probably should switch 2 into 1. That's why I give you everything from high end to low end and in between, so that, you know, you're at least getting your money's worth. You know, I splurge on my upper lashes and I buy a cheaper one for my lower lashes. Okay, so on the other eye, a lot of people just go like this. Do you see what I did there? I literally took what I did on my dominant over to here. You're not going to cover all of your lashes. You've got to learn to invert your hand to apply your mascara correctly. I can get in here a little bit because I already had a coat on. I told you that. So this is like the second coat. Same thing with down here. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of practice, you know. Sometimes I invert over here just to get a little bit of these, you know. But that is the best way to make sure you're getting the, you know, money's worth out of your mascara, because you're applying it correctly. If I were to keep doing it like this way, you're missing your lashes. You're not going in for them. You're likely going to get it on your eyes, and then you're like, oh, great, now I'm going to have to refix my shadow and everything else. Mascara is applied last before your lipstick, I would say. I mean, I'm kind of, actually, this is a 5-minute face, which I'm going to be filming later for you guys as well. So that's a tutorial that's coming very soon. But I thought that this was something that you guys absolutely needed. The questions that I'm getting, and then when I ask the question, they're like, I didn't know that was a thing. And, you know, it's just kind of a learning tool, somewhat of a pet peeve of mine, just because I thought everybody knew that, but apparently they didn't. Even when I went to school, people didn't, you know, girls didn't know that, and they had to teach themselves in school how to do that. So, again, that's the basics of applying mascara. 2 coats is really all you need. You don't want your clumpy chunkiness to come out in your mascara. This is the one I said I used for my bottom lashes. It's just a L'Oreal Telescope in Carbon Black. On my upper lashes, I use Dior Show. I've been using it for years. I've tried other ones. Yes, I've tried, but I mean, sent to me. There are some that I like. I just always go back to my original, and that's the one that I really, really, really like. So I kind of mixed those actually on the top because I only did one coat for you guys and then went in for the second coat to show you how to learn to invert that hand, that dominant hand. If you're left-handed, you know, you're going to learn to invert that left hand. Either way, it'll work, I think, you guys, and I'll see you soon.